Being a neuroscientist, people always ask me, what's your favorite fact about the brain? What's the coolest thing you can tell me about the brain? So the brain has two sides, left and right, and we call them hemispheres. The two hemispheres of the brain are connected by a structure called the corpus callosum, which is like a thick bundle of wires. In patients with epilepsy, sometimes a seizure will start on one side of the brain, and from there it will spread to the other side of the brain. This is of course bad because it can make a small seizure turn into a really big, dangerous one. In order to prevent this, sometimes neurosurgeons will actually go in and sever the corpus callosum in epilepsy patients. This is called a corpus callosotomy, and it prevents the seizures that start on one side of the brain from spreading to the other side. So this literally results in your brain separating into two separate structures that cannot interact. But that's not the cool part, so hang in there and stay with me. Information that enters your left visual field crosses over and goes to the right side of your brain, and vice versa. So for example, if this water bottle's over here, this visual information is going to enter the left side of my visual field, cross over in my brain, and be processed by my right hemisphere. And the part of your brain that controls language is on the left side of your brain. Now that you have all of this background information, here's the crazy fact. If you put an object in the left visual field of a person who has had a corpus callosotomy, they will not be able to tell you what it is. It's not because they don't know what the object is. It's because the information of what they're seeing is going to the right side of the brain, but since the corpus callosum is severed, the right side of the brain can't send this information to the language centers on the left side of the brain. So yes, it's a bit complicated, but it's my favorite neuroscience fact, and I hope you learned something.